everyone, and thanks for joining us for another episode of Ravnica Roulette, the show where we play Magic with products from the Guilds of Ravnica release. As always, this show is brought to you by the Nexus, Inkblot, Dum Dum Die, and Unplug Yourself. My name is Stefan. Today I'm joined by Nicole, one of the cast members from Dum Dum Die. Welcome.
Thank you.
So Nicole, like the other cast members, you've had a very recent introduction to Magic. What have your feelings been so far about the game?
I'm very new to it. This is the first official time that I'm playing. So I'm very nervous, but overall I think it's very interesting, so I'm kind of keen to get in it and start playing properly.
Cool. Yeah, it's going to be very casual, but just here to have some fun, so let's see how it goes. Today you're going to be playing with the Golgari deck featuring Vraska. I'm going to play with the Izzet Planeswalker deck featuring everyone's favorite lightning boy, Wizzard.
Okay.
So yeah, good luck and have fun. So going to the second game, playing as an Izzet deck, I'm obviously aware of what it is I need to be doing. My first time didn't really go that great. I'm playing against a Golgari deck, so I know they're going to be applying a lot of pressure. I'm going to be the one's going to be reacting. So I know that in this game, I'm going to be trying to draw all the answers at the right time if I'm to have any chance of surviving. I'll start off by playing an Izzet Guildgate. So taps for either blue or red, but it comes into play tapped. And I'll just pass the turn over to you. So looking at my opening hand, I've got two Fire Urchins and I've got another spell in there. Fire Urchin obviously is great in an Izzet deck. I'm going to be playing lots of spells. It's comboing great with it. It has trample, so if I can play a sequence of spells in a particular turn, I get to deal a lot of damage. I'm very happy to resolve one of those in the second turn.
Because it's my first game, I'm feeling extremely nervous. I know I'm going to lose.
Island, and then I'll cast a Fire Urchin. So he's a 1/3 with trample. So if he deals damage, anything greater than the toughness tramples over to your life total.
Okay.
And then he has a second ability. Whenever I cast an instant sorcery spell, Fire Urchin gets +1/+0 to end of turn. So if I play spells, I can just buff his power. What's better than one Fire Urchin? Two Fire Urchins, obviously. The cherry on the cake would they just be to follow it up with a couple of spells.
And then I'm going to tap these. A Spinal Centipede. So it says when Spinal Centipede dies, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control.
So that card there is 2 and 1 swamp, so you'll need 3 lands to play that one.
Okay, well let me play a Deadweight. Playing the Deadweight, I didn't know what it was supposed to do, but I played it anyways just because that's how much of land I needed.
Okay, cool. So Deadweight is enchant creature.
Enchanted creature gets -2/-2.
Okay, so I'm assuming you're going to put that on my Fire Urchin. We'll just attach that there. So he's a 0/1.
Okay. I'm glad it did something though. That made me feel great. I'm not going to lie.
So Nicole plays a Deadweight on my first Fire Urchin that I put out. So it's a 1/3 ordinarily, gets buffed when I play instants or sorceries. Deadweight gives it -2/-2. So at this point in time, it's a 0/1. So she's kind of nerfed it a little bit, but if I get to play some spells, I don't think it's too bad of a deal because it's going to be able to get his power pumped up. I'll play a second Fire Urchin. Okay, he's got no power, so no point in attacking. I'll pass the turn to you.
Alrighty. And now I can play my Spinal Centipede.
Cool.
Yeah, I was happy with it. I felt like we were gonna be together for a long time.
Is that you for the turn?
Yes.
And on the mountain.
Okay.
I'll play Precision Bolt. 3 damage to any target. I'll target your life total.
Okay. So that's 3.
3 damage, yeah. And then there are 2 abilities that trigger here. Whenever I play an instant or sorcery, these guys get +1/+0. So it's turn 4 of the game. I've got 2 Fire Urchins out. I've got a removal spell in my hand that can deal 3 damage to any target. Nicole's sitting with a creature, and I know that obviously I can either target a life total or I can target one of her creatures. I think I get a little bit greedy at this point in time. I decide to deal the damage to a life total instead of dealing with her creature. So I'm attacking then with both my Fire Urchins. Because of the Precision Bolt, this one's got 2 power and this one's got 1 power. But this one only has 1 toughness.
Yeah, so I'm gonna attack.
Okay, you're gonna block the smaller Fire
that
Urchin.
one, yeah.
Okay, so that one's gonna die.
And then I take 2 damage.
2 damage.
Here. Here we go. Alrighty.
Okay, and I will end my turn.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna play Attendant of Vraska. It says when Attendant of Vraska dies, if you control a Vraska Planeswalker, you gain life equal to Attendant of Vraska's power. So I'll attack with Spinal Centipede.
Okay, nothing I can do about that. I'll take the damage and
Okay.
I'll drop to 17.
Cool, and then, yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. A lot of power on the board now.
So I draw another Precision Bolt. I've learned from my mistake from earlier on, don't bolt the player, just bolt the creature.
Play Precision Bolt, dealing 3 damage to the Attendant of Vraska.
I attempt to do so. My options are a little bit limited. If I kill off one of our creatures, it gets to put a count on something else. So I just try to deal with a creature that's a bit easiest. Pump up my urchins, try and swing in for more damage.
This one's going to get a boost now because I played an instant or sorcery, so he's got 2 power at the moment.
Okay.
And then I will attack you for 2.
There we go. Okay, I'm gonna play Devkar and Dissident. So, okay, if I play 4 plus a forest.
The reason it makes me so excited was because I've played it before in our Dum Dum Die game. So I felt like I kind of knew what it was, but again, wasn't really sure, played it.
Attack with
Yes.
Spinal Centipede.
Okay, nothing I can do there. I don't have any spells to
Yeah.
deal with that guy, so I'm just going to take 3, drop to 14.
Okay. And yeah, that's end of my turn.
I'm going to play Command the Storm. See her rouse there wielding the lightning. Command the Storm deals 5 damage to target creature. I am going to deal 5 damage to your untapped creature.
This one dies. And then do I take?
Then
Remaining
after
damage.
that I'm going to attack you, so that's 5 to there, so that guy's just going to die. But he's going to trigger now because I played a spell, so he's got 2 power, so I'll attack you for 2.
Okay. Alright.
And that is me done for the turn, and you can go.
Tap the 6.
6. It's a big spell.
And then I'm going to play Vraska's Stone Glare.
So Nicole casts a Stone Glare. Firstly, it's going to get rid of one of my creatures, which I'm really not happy about. I'm already behind on the board. My life sort of slowly dripping away.
Yeah, that card is just making my life right now.
It says destroy target creature, you gain life equal to its toughness. You may search your library and or graveyard for a card named Vraska, Regal, Gorgon. Reveal it and put it into your hand. If you search your library this way, shuffle it.
Okay, so you're going to kill this guy. He's got 3 toughness. He'll go back up to 14 there.
Okay.
Vraska's in my hand. Unfortunately, I can't do anything at the moment because I don't have enough land, which is like the story of my life.
So can I still attack with...
Well, you've used all your mana now, but you still have that creature, which is
Okay.
available to... Cool. Okay,
So
so
I'm
that's
gonna
3
attack
damage
you.
there. That's going to put me on 11.
Okay.
Okay,
And that's the end of my turn.
that's you. Okay.
Only thing that I'm happy about is the fact that Vraska costs 7. She's only sitting with 6 mana on the battlefield, but I don't know what's in her hand.
I'm going to play Rouse Dispersal for 5 mana.
Okay.
Return target creature to its owner's hand. I'm going to return that to your hand.
Okay.
And then you may search your library and or graveyard for a card named Ral, Caller of Storms, reveal it, and put it into your hand. If you search your library this way, shuffle it.
What's the story of my life?
Looks like it's going to be a Planeswalker battle,
Oh gosh.
but you're going to get to play yours first.
Okay. Cool. Is it...
Yeah, so I've got Ral in my hand, 1 land available, and I will pass the turn to you.
Okay. So let me first untap everything. Ah, shoot.
I thank the magic gods that she does not have enough mana for that Planeswalker of hers.
Let me first... I'm going to play my Spinal Centipede again.
Cool.
That's 3. And then I'm also going to play Kral Raider, which is also 3.
But this is a good sequence because now you've built up a big, strong wall. So if you do play a Vraska, chances are I'm not going to be able to get through to her. So
Yeah.
this is not much better for me.
Looking at my life total and the board states, I'm in a pretty bad spot right now. I'm playing creatures, but it's not nearly enough of them. Her creature's just more powerful than mine. At this point in time, I'm really just putting out creatures to have them die. I'm trying to find some blockers, keep myself alive, see if I can perhaps draw some answers.
Okay, I hope so.
Okay. I really hope to be drawing some answers, because even if I play my Rel now, you still get to attack into him, which means I don't want to just lose my own Rel. So I'm going to summon a Hellkite Whelp. He's a dragon with flying, so can only be blocked by other creatures with flying. 3 power, 3 toughness, and whenever Hellkite Whelp attacks, it deals 1 damage to target creature defending player controls. I'll pass the turn to you.
Okay. Let me untap.
Is it gonna be a Vraska?
So I'm going to put Rhythm. So it says Rhythm Lurcher enters the battlefield with a number of +1/+1 counters on it equal to the number of creature cards in your graveyard. 1, 2. I have 2 creature cards.
2 creature cards.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So he's gonna enter with 2 counters, so he's gonna be a 4/4.
Okay, and then I would like to attack using both my Prowl Raider and my Spinal Centipede.
Okay.
I'd like to attack your, what is that?
The dragon. Well, you'll attack me. If I block, then maybe I'll do it, but I can't block that guy because he has menace.
Okay.
If I block there and kill him, you're just going to put another count on something else.
Yeah.
I think I'm just going to take the damage right now.
Okay.
And hope I draw some answers, because
This is good. This is really good, actually. Yeah, I could win.
Okay, I'll go to 6.
Okay, and then that is my turn.
Be kind to me. Okay, it's a creature at least, so that's a blocker. That does help. I'll play Password in it. So he's a 1/3, and if I pay 3 mana, I can make any creature unblockable. I'm not going to attack with my dragon because I need to keep him to defend with. So I will pass the turn to you. Are you still waiting on that 7th land?
So, yeah, it's turn 9. I'm still waiting.
So I am going to untap these and play Glowspore Shaman. It says when Glowspore Shaman enters the battlefield, put the top 3 cards of your library into your graveyard. You may put a land card from your graveyard on top of your library.
Then my shaman comes out, and I finally have land, which I can only pick up in my next turn because it's Stefan's turn after, and it only goes onto the top of my... Yeah, guys, it's tough. It's tough waiting.
Okay, I'm going to attack with my Prowl Raider, my Spinal Centipede, and my Rhythm Lurcher. All 3.
Okay, so when you're declaring attacks, I'm going to play this instant. Chemist's Insight, draw 2 cards. And then it also has Jump Starts.
It allows me to draw 2 cards, which I'm hoping is going to give me some answers. It also has Jump Start, so if I do survive for long enough, I can always play that a little bit later on in the game.
So if it's in my graveyard later on in the game, I can just pay that cost again and discard a card, and I get to reuse it again.
But I'm really just trying to dig as deep into my deck as I can because I really, really need to be able to deal with her creatures.
And you're attacking with those guys, so
Yes.
that is a... I have to block him with 2, and then I take 4, 5, 6, 7. That kills me. I have to block there. And I have to block there. And then I'll take 2 damage. That puts me on 4. Those 2 will kill each other off, and this one's going to die.
So I'm going to put it on... This one doesn't die. This one I can put it
That
on
one
this
stays
one.
alive, yeah.
Oh no, okay. I'll put on this one.
Okay, cool.
+1.
So I felt experienced a bit of a breather there because obviously Vraska cost 7. It took her quite some time to draw up to her 7th land. So I had it sitting with the Realm in my hand, not quite able to play it. She gets to resolve her Planeswalker before I get to resolve mine. Both of its effects are really going to be game breaking at this point in time.
Okay.
Does this one go to the graveyard?
No, he sticks around there.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to... I can do it like this and then die, or I can do it the other way and then also die. So, yeah, let me pick my poison here. I can't play around with those. Okay, I will summon 2 Fearless Halberdiers. Just 3/2 creatures, no abilities. And I'll pass the turn to you.
Okay.
Either she ticks it up and she makes a 4/4, a 5/5, basically unblockable through the menace, or she destroys one of my blockers, which is very crucial for me to stay alive. So it doesn't matter. Whether she ticks Vraska up or down, I'm basically dead on board.
Imagine that, yeah.
Okay.
It's Vraska!
Let's just put Vraska down. And then,
She comes into play with 5 loyalty counters.
yes.
5.
And now I attack with her.
Well,
can't
you don't have to tap her, so she can remain untapped. You just
Okay.
have to choose, do you want to play the plus ability or the minus ability?
So I'm gonna -3 destroy target creature. And then I still want to attack.
Yes, okay, so you're going to just take her down to 2 loyalty counters.
Okay.
I'm assuming you're killing one of mine, but you can kill one of yours if you fell 7.
I don't feel so, but
Okay, so
yeah.
halberdier number 2. So instead, and then you're attacking with both of those guns
And
that guy.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So that is menace. I cannot block that. I will block there, but then I'm going to take 6 damage there and die.
I did know I thought I was gonna lose. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't end up losing, so I won, obviously.
I won.
Thanks. Okay. Thanks for the game. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
And to you at home watching, thanks for having joined us for another episode of Ravnica Roulette. I'd like to extend a thanks to those who made the show possible, the Nexus, Unplug Yourself, Dum Dum Die, as well as Inkblot. Okay, be sure to tune in next time.
Yes, so please like, subscribe, share, just show us lots of love, guys. I had an amazing time playing.
Till next time.